After weeks of speculation on who is getting the number 10 shirt, is it this player? Is it this player? I want this player. I want this player. I want this person. After weeks of that, the decision has finally been made. Kylian Mbappe will be the person, will be the player wearing the number 10 shirt. The iconic number, which a lot of players in the past, the legends of icons of Real Madrid, has worn the number 10 shirt. I'm going to give you my opinion on it. My opinion isn't the fact that I disagree with the decision, because I understand the decision. I think the decision was very obvious, and I'm surprised people are surprised with it. I'm surprised that you're surprised. That's as crazy as it sounds. I'm upset by why this is creating a lot of drama, why this is creating a lot of bad vibes within the Madrid fan base, which they're not even Madrid fans, which I'll come to as well. A lot of people are not happy with the fact that Mbappe has now received the number 10 shirt. And those people that are not happy, they're not rival fans, they're not neutrals, they are Real Madrid fans, which they claim that they're Real Madrid fans. So let's get to that. Let's get to the whole situation. Let's explain the situation. And let me tell you exactly what's happened. Yeah, those people are not Real Madrid fans. Let me just make it very clear if you haven't heard that before. They are not Real Madrid fans, okay? There is a big difference between Real Madrid fans and player stance. The players who are upset with this are player stance, are not Real Madrid fans. Before we start, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. The road to 100K starts literally now. Before the season starts, I would love to get it as quickly as possible, preferably in the next couple of months, and preferably before the end of the year. Listen, and comment your own thoughts about the whole situation. So, after Mbappe got the 10 shirt, it was rumored yesterday, it got confirmed today that Mbappe is now going to get it. This has created a lot of drama within the Madrid fan base. Drama which makes no sense to me. Let me just tell you, let me just make it very clear. I don't think, if you are surprised by this decision, then you haven't seen this happen before. Anyone could have seen this happening. I predicted it. I literally, go back to my channel, I made a video, the same after the first game of Mbappe, after we announced Mbappe, I made a prediction that Mbappe is going to get the 10 shirt next season. It was so obvious because he was always going to follow the footsteps of Ronaldo. Ronaldo, when he first came to Real Madrid, he wore the number 9 shirt because Raul Gonzalez had the 7 shirt. The year after, Raul Gonzalez left Real Madrid, then they gave the number 7 shirt to Ronaldo. Same thing happened to Mbappe. Mbappe came to Real Madrid. He's worn the number 10 shirt at France, of course, for the past 7 years. Luka Modric had the 10 shirt. They waited a year. Luka Modric then left the Real Madrid, which is now, and now they're going to give the 10 shirt to Mbappe. I never, ever believed that Arda Güler would get it. Never in a million years. And his only competition was Arda Güler. No disrespect to Arda Güler. I'm the founder. I'm the creator. I'm the owner. I'm the chairman of the Arda Güler Glazing Foundation. There is no one bigger in terms of supporting a player than me. I love Arda Güler more than anyone else. But I'm not deluded to think that Arda Güler should have deserved it over Mbappe. Arda Güler is the same person who has yet to stamp his authority in this Real Madrid team. For the past 2 years, since he's been at Real Madrid, he hasn't started. He isn't a starter at Real Madrid. This could potentially change this season with Xabi Alonso, but he isn't a guaranteed starter. Kylian Mbappe is a guaranteed starter. Kylian Mbappe is a bigger player. Kylian Mbappe is a bigger superstar. Kylian Mbappe is arguably the biggest player over the past decade in this generation. Forget Ronaldo, forget Messi, forget Neymar. He is the biggest superstar in the last 10 years. So you're telling me Real Madrid has got a decision to make now where they can give the number 10 shirt, a shirt which he has already worn. They've got the decision to sell brand, to sell marketing, to sell shirt. He is a bigger player commercially. You think they'll give it to Arda Güler and not Kylian Mbappe? If you think that was ever going to happen, then you are, I'm sorry to say this to you, brother, smell the beans act. Just read about football. It was never, ever going to be happening. Secondly, Mbappe isn't the person who went to Real Madrid and said to Real Madrid, give me the 10 shirt. Mbappe never did that. Real Madrid came to Mbappe. Real Madrid, Paris went to Mbappe. The 10 shirt is yours. They had already made that decision last year. You think Perez, the person who he was chasing Mbappe for the past 7 years. You think I'm chasing you for the past 7 years, every year, and I want you to join me. You're telling me I'm gonna give you a number, the 9 shirt with the 10 shirts available. Brother, are you okay? Are you absolutely okay? And thirdly, people are telling me, oh, Mbappe is not a midfielder. The 10 shirt only belongs to midfielders. It belongs to creators. Mbappe is not a creator. Who the hell said that the 10 shirt only belongs to creators? If you guys are Real Madrid fans, if you guys understand Real Madrid, if you guys follow Real Madrid, you guys do know Puskas, one of the greatest strikers in Real Madrid, one of the greatest strikers in the sport has ever seen, one of our greatest icons. He was a striker. He was the number 9. He was the 10 shirt. He wasn't a creator. Di Stefano was the creator. But Puskas wore the 10 shirt. What? Is he not allowed? Hierro, a defender, wore the 10 shirt. Lozano Diarra, a defensive midfielder, for 2 years wore the 10 shirt. And he played right back certain times. What? Anyone? Seedorf, he was considered an 8, wore the 10 shirt. He wasn't a creator. Figo was on the right-hand side, wore the 10 shirt. Rubinho on the left-hand side, wore the 10 shirt. He wasn't a midfielder. He wasn't a midfielder. So what happened to that then? What happened to that? What happened? Oh, it has to be a midfielder. It has to be a 10. No, it doesn't. That's in your mind. The 10 shirt doesn't define position. The 10 shirt defines how big the player is. And there's no argument between who is bigger between Mbappe and Arda Güler. Me personally, I didn't want Arda Güler to wear it. Neither did I want Mbappe to wear it. I wanted, ironically enough, I wanted Jude Bellingham to wear it. I felt like Jude, it makes sense for him to wear it. But I knew Jude was always going to stick to the 5 shirt because of Zizou. I wanted Jude to wear it. But if I had to make a decision between Arda Güler and Mbappe, it was always going to be Mbappe. Because one thing I know, the 10 shirt with Mbappe sells more. Commercially, is bigger. Brands-wise, it's bigger. Marketing-wise, it's way bigger than giving it to Arda Güler. And this is no disrespect to Arda Güler, but Arda Güler is not 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times as close as a player he is to Mbappe when it comes to actual brands, when it comes to the sporting impact of it. Football is not just about on the pitch, it's about off the pitch. And Mbappe off the pitch is 100 times bigger than Arda Güler off the pitch. Real Madrid, they think about that. Look at Mbappe, his first season of Real Madrid, won the Pichichi, won the Golden Boot. No one's going to emphasize the fact that, oh, he missed a chance against Leganes at that moment. Oh, he was 9 times offside against Barcelona in the El Clasico in October. Because after that, what did he do? Super Cup, he scored against Barcelona. In the league, he scored against Barcelona. Hat-trick against Barcelona. In the cup, he scored. So no one, like you guys, the thing is, you guys need to understand, yeah? The people who are saying this are not Real Madrid fans. They are player stance. And I've said it before. Player stance and Real Madrid fans is 2 completely different things. Which I've realized. I thought to myself that player stance would be eliminated after Ronaldo left in 2018. But clearly, over the past couple of years, the player stance has come up to another level. Why? Because that's new gen supporting Real Madrid. That's now new fans supporting Real Madrid. Fans who doesn't understand football, fans who only recently started watching football over the past year, 2-3 years. You don't support a team, you support a player first. You support a player first before you support a team. Especially nowadays where I see people do that. Nowadays, people support players. And they support Jude Bellingham, they support Vinny, they support X, Y, and Z. And then they gradually start becoming a fan of this club. There is a lot of Real Madrid fans, which they claim they are Real Madrid fans. They're not actual Real Madrid fans. They are player stance. They support Vinny. They support Jude. They support Mbappe. They support Arda Güler. Most of the Turkish fans. They support Rodrigo. And X, Y, and Z. You get the picture. The people who are upset with this are not Real Madrid fans because Real Madrid fans understands that Mbappe getting the 10 shirt is bigger, is better financially, commercially, and in terms of just everything about it. Madrid fans are not upset with this. The player stance are upset with this. Vinny fans are upset with, oh, why is Mbappe getting the 10 shirt? Why not? Mbappe didn't ask for the 7 shirt. He didn't. He didn't ask for the 11 shirt. Mbappe didn't ask for no shirt. But the 10 shirt was available, a shirt number which he had worn previously, a shirt number which actually looks better on him than the 9 shirt. What, you think Perez wasn't going to give it to him? Bro, let me just put it in simple words for all of your player stance. Mbappe, I'm not saying he will. Mbappe could go to Paris right now. He could go to Paris right now and ask for, demand any shirt number, Paris will give it to him. Paris, you guys need to understand very, very simply, Paris cares about brands and Paris cares about commercially and financially more than anything else. He cares about what sells. This Donny bought James Rodriguez and after one day recouped about 35% of that fee because of shirt numbers in Colombia. This guy cares about what sells, and he is the biggest business mind this sport has ever seen. Not just football, in any sort of sports, just sport as a whole. Perez is a genius when it comes to financially, and he's got people around him that works very smartly about this. Do you really think that a genius like Perez, a mastermind like Perez, someone who understands the business better than anyone else, someone who understands this sport better than anyone else, he understands what sells, what doesn't sell, he understands everything about it financially wise, commercially wise. You think he wasn't going to give the 10 shirt to Mbappe because he wants to give it to Arda Güler? Or let's say anyone else? Come on, Ak. Come on, bro. Be smarter, please. Don't be deluded. Don't restrict yourself into a player stance. Don't be stubborn. Don't be petty. Oh, I'm a player stance. That means I have to support this player more than anything else. No. You are a Real Madrid fan. That means you should understand. You should be happy with this decision because what this will do, this would allow Real Madrid to sell more shirts commercially, and this would mean Real Madrid can get more money, which means they can sign a centre-back, which is what we all need, right? So you getting upset with this, you being angry with this, you creating drama about this, you're not a Madrid fan, Ak. If you're not happy, if you are actually upset with this, then what the hell were you doing to yourself? What the hell are you doing to yourself? I find it, I was laughing. Bro, I saw the reaction yesterday. I said to myself, what's going on here? And now it's easy to identify who is a Real Madrid fan and who's a player stan. It's so easy. Just check social media. It's not, by the way, it's not just Twitter, by the way. You guys think Twitter is a big thing. Twitter, bro, it only represents about 2%, 5% of the fan base of Real Madrid. Go to IG, go to TikTok. I saw a video on TikTok last night before I went to sleep about a guy making I think he made about 4-minute video about why Mbappe shouldn't get it. And the reasoning made no sense. Oh, Mbappe, he's selfish. What does that have to do with him getting the 10 shirt? That's no reason to it. If you guys sat down and if you guys had to put down 1 and 2, Arda Güler and Mbappe, or it can be any player. Wallah, you can pick any player with Mbappe. Someone else against Mbappe. And you had to give reason why Mbappe can get the 10 shirt over someone else. Mbappe would always have more reasons. He would always have more pros than cons. And that's what Real Madrid care about. So I hope I've explained to you. I hope you now understand the situation from a bigger scale. It's not, bro, look at the full picture. Look at the full picture. Look at what this will do to Real Madrid in the long run. Don't care. Don't look about, because I wanted Arda Güler to get it. Bro, I wanted Arda Güler to get it as well. But if he's compete with Mbappe, then it's simple as that. Mbappe was always going to get it. So I hope I've made it very clear. I hope it's simple now. I hope you guys understand it now. And I hope you guys understand now that people that are upset with this are not Real Madrid fans. They are player stans. Mostly, they're Vinny stans. The Vinny versus Mbappe debate, for me, is so tired. It's so tired. It's so stupid. It makes no sense to me. It's the worst debate you can even argue about because it's two people, the same fan base, but two different complete fan bases within are competing against the same thing. They want one person to be sold because they want their favorite player to stay. So you guys care more about your favorite player than the club itself. You guys makes no sense. You guys makes no sense at all. But in conclusion, if I had to pick a person that I wanted Jude Bellingham to wear it. I didn't want Mbappe to wear it. I didn't want Arda Güler to wear it. I didn't want Ceballos to wear it. I didn't want Vallejo to wear it, even though he's not here. I wanted Jude Bellingham. I did think Jude make more sense because Jude, he is the closest person that can compete with Mbappe when it comes to commercially, when it comes to brand. He's got the English PR with it as well, which helps as well, which Mbappe's got the French PR, but the English PR is bigger than the French PR. And I think Jude looks better with 10 shirts. He's worn before with England as well. And I felt like, I understand it. I never thought Jude would switch because Jude, of course, took the 5 shirt and followed the 5 shirt. But with Jude had the decision to take the 5 shirt. And this is what a lot of people forget. It's not like Zidane back then had the decision to take the 5 shirt. Zidane never went to Real Madrid and said to Real Madrid, please, can I have the 5 shirt? The 5 shirt, the 10 shirt wasn't available. The 5 shirt was. So he stuck the 5 shirt because I think he gave the reasons for it. I think he wore the 5 shirt. There was a reason why the 5 shirt, he took it. But if Zidane back then had a decision to make, he would have selected the 10 shirt all day long. All day long. Jude, of course, went and followed Zidou's, which I understand, by the way. I think he can make his own path with a 5 shirt, but at the same time, I felt like he can make the 10 shirt a lot special as well. But that's just me. That's just my opinion on the whole situation. It's not like I never expected Jude to take it because Jude is very stuck with the 5 shirt, which I'm more than happy for him to be. But like I said, if the decision was between Arda Güler and Jude Bellingham, the decision was always going to be Mbappe and Mbappe only. So stop being angry. Stop being frustrated about stupid things, which makes no sense because you're being angry about something which doesn't even... Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your breath, Ak? Just support the bigger club. Support the club more than the player. And that is the common goal, okay? Support the club, not the player. But, like I said, put down your own thoughts in the comments, who you wanted, your reasoning behind it. If you're upset with it, I don't know why, if you should be, but just put down in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Let's get to 100K, and I'll see you soon with another video. Peace.